Dragon Ball Z Kai had a polarizing reception among fans of the franchise. People may not like the quick pacing, music and aspect ratio, but one thing that's exponentially better in Kai is the dub. At the time of dubbing Kai, Funimation's Texas cast has had over 10 years of experience working on Dragon Ball Z, so the voice acting would ultimately be improved. In this video we count down the top 5 times the Kai English dub did better than the original Dragon Ball Z dub. Before I continue, I'm going to preface that this is not an attack on the original Dragon Ball Z dub, since while it's not very good, in retrospect, for various unavoidable production reasons, I do appreciate it nonetheless. It is the version that lined up Chris, Sabat and Schemmel with 15 years of work and has led on to various quality dubs with Dragon Ball Z Kai, Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, so it has done some good. Actually a lot of good. But it's not immune to light criticism now and again, so without further ado, let's move on to the list. Taking the number 5 spot is Colleen Clinkenbeard's performance during the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan transformation during Dragon Ball Z Kai. This particular scene is handled way better than the original Dragon Ball Z dub, simply because there's no monologue with Gohan, and I think Colleen Clinkenbeard's scream is a lot stronger. If only the moment had the Spirit vs Spirit insert song, but I digress. When Trunks goes back in time, kills Frieza and King Cold and finally meets Goku, their exchange is rather awkward and not particularly well acted either in the original DBZ dub. On the other hand, 10 years later and after tons of acting experience, the scene feels much more grounded and real in the Kai English dub, despite it being an animated TV show. The voices of characters really do bring an animated scene to life, and the Trunks meets Goku scene in Kai is no exception. Eric Vale specifically does a much better job voicing Trunks after his original debut in Dragon Ball Z and definitely brought his A game along with Schemmel and Kai. Gohan Going to High School was the series opener for Dragon Ball Z Kai the final chapters, aka the international release of the Majin Buu story. In the Kai dub, it's drastically different and professionally handled. Now to its credit, the original dub did have a massive boost in quality in the Buu arc, but performances and the scripts were considerably better in Kai. One of the biggest aspects of the Dragon Ball anime franchise is the narrator, and Kai has the more accurate and in my opinion better narrator compared to the original dub. I say this because even though I like Kyle Bear as the narrator, the Kai voice, played by Doc Morgan by the way, has a more adventurous tone, and much more in line with the Japanese narrator, Joji Yanami. Furthermore, Doc Morgan as the Kai narrator is much more versatile than the original dub. The direction for the early Texas Funimation dub was very action and rock heavy, so the narrator reflected that energy, which made scenes where nothing was going on seem out of place with the narrator being included. Kai corrected this, as Doc Morgan and the direction given can narrate more moments and make those moments in Kai better than the original dub because it sounds more natural and free-flowing. In the Frieza arc, when Goku proclaims that he is the legendary Super Saiyan, he goes through the I am speech. Although, compared to the original English dub, the Kai speech is a lot more accurate and fits the character more. Plus, Goku's delivery in the original English dub sounded off, and yeah, just overall the Kai dub handled this scene much better. Another neat touch about the Kai speech is that he says Son Goku, which is his official surname. Now to give a little context, they don't say this at all in the dub, but Schemmel had the idea of putting it in and got permission from Chris, Sabat and even had to ask Justin Cook, the producer, if it was okay. They all accepted and the line Son Goku was kept in. The reason why Schemmel thought of this idea to include it in is because it's such an important line and just a pure moment for Goku, so he asked if it was alright. Now let's listen to the Kai version and the original dub version of this speech, and you can definitely hear the massive quality difference and why the Kai speech is better.
You can destroy planets, but you can never destroy what I am, friend. you? What are you?
I am the hope of the universe. I am the answer to all living things that cry out for peace. I am protector of the innocent. I am the light in the darkness. I am truth. Allied to good, nightmare to you! What's the matter, Frieza? I can't be harder to destroy than a planet, right?
What are you?
You haven't figured it out yet. I'm the Saiyan who came all the way from Earth for the sole purpose of feeding you. I am the warrior you've heard of in legends, pure of heart and awakened by fury. That's what I am.
Super Saiyan Son Goku!
You see, Kai certainly has the stronger scene, accompanied by the excellent Yamamoto soundtrack playing as well. And there you have it, 5 standout moments during Kai that were handled better compared to the original English dub of Dragon Ball Z. I hope you enjoyed this video, and even though the Kai dub is a more professional dub, that does not mean you can't enjoy or even prefer the original. Anyway, see you later.